Good afternoon, everyone here in Cleveland. Good afternoon, everyone out there nationally. As you know, this is not only a webcast here in Cleveland, but also throughout the United States. So we're very pleased and honored that you're here. Today's topic is women in the federal contracting market, strategies for success. We chose this topic because each of us, all of us, are all interested in federal contracting, and women are one of the fastest emerging, growing industries in the world in terms of small businesses. Women are businesses to be reckoned with. We're strong, we're powerful, we have our own niche markets. We've been working in the private industry for many years, some of us working in the public industry, meaning local and state government work, and many of us have been working in the federal contracting market. However, many of you have been working in the public market, have never worked in the federal market, and there are so many questions out there. So we thought that this would be a great primer for you. We chose various topics which you can view in the handouts in the form of a PowerPoint in terms of what are the hottest topics right now, one of which is how do I get into the federal market, what is the federal market, what are certifications or small business certifications, how do I protect my certification, and how do I get business assistance. So with me today are my esteemed colleagues, Teresa Kern. Teresa Kern is the president of Women Construction Owners and Executives of the United States, which promotes opportunities and businesses for women-owned firms and policymaking executives in the construction industry. Teresa is also the president of MA Steel Contractors, a subcontracting firm that specializes in all facets of reinforcing steel placement and for the construction markets. Pam McDonough, to my left or right, depending on where you're looking from, is the president of Federation of Women Contractors, one of the largest organizations of women construction owners in the Chicagoland area. FWC, or Federation of Women Contractors, advocates for women-owned businesses and women executives in the construction industry. Pam is also CEO of D'Angelo McDonough Construction Management, a certified women business, WBE, and a disadvantaged business, DBE, with various experience in commercial, educational, hospital, and public construction work. I also want to acknowledge another co-sponsor, because both FWC and WCOE are co-sponsors of this webcast with my firm, McDonald Hopkins, and that's the Women's Business Development Center, which is a co-sponsor. My name is Michelle Cantor. I am a member here of McDonald Hopkins out of the Chicago office. My practice focuses primarily in federal and local public contracting law, construction law. I work with a lot of women and minority contracting firms, and I work in procurement areas and certification areas. As it relates to what will happen, because some of you are out there nationally and some here, a lot of you have so many questions, and we'd be happy to take them all. If you're here in the audience, Deborah back there, just write out your questions on the paper in front of you, and she will raise your hand, and she'll grab the questions and bring them to us. Out there in the web audience, you can actually type in your questions. We will receive them, and Deborah will bring them to us. We've committed to doing this for an hour. However, for many of you who want to stay and ask questions, we will continue to stay here and answer all of the questions. Those of you who are out in the national audience, if you want to continue to ask questions via the web, you may, and we can continue to answer them. If we don't get all your questions answered during this webcast or after, we'll be happy to email you the answers or talk with you further by phone. And with that, I think we can start. I would like to ask, for those of you in the audience, Pam, what does the federal government buy?
I think you should really consider the federal government like it's a small community, only it's a very large community. So they have to buy pretty much everything, products, services, pharmaceuticals, financial products, construction, anything that anybody in the country makes or sells or services they provide. There may be an opportunity for you in the federal government contracting.